Hello everyone, my name is Ben. I'm the head personal trainer at the Garage Elite Performance Centre here in Liverpool. So today we're going to be talking about the ketogenic diet. So there's been a lot of hype recently on social media and within the fitness industry about the ketogenic diet. So today we're just going to be explaining what the ketogenic diet actually is, the benefits, if any, and how it compares to other diets. I myself have tried the ketogenic diet before, about 3 years ago, 2017. I was trying to lose weight for an upcoming fight, and I was highly influenced by the likes of the Joe Rogan podcast. He was a big advocate for the ketogenic diet at the time. So I'd been vegan for around 18 months before, and I saw that this might be a new, quicker way of losing weight. I did jump on the hype train with it all, and I thought it's best to try it, and if it's not for me, then I won't use it again. So did it for around a month and a half, about 6 weeks to lose weight for one of my fights. And to be honest, I felt like my performance was very substandard in the gym. It did help me lose weight, but not in the correct way that I wanted to. And it left me with the side effects of oily skin and constant bad breath that you could not get rid of. And when I say I tried it, I mean, I did go all in. I put fucking butter and coconut oil in my morning coffee because I thought that consuming more calories with my breakfast would allow me to lose more body fat. Apparently, and according to everyone on social media these days, the secret to fat loss is to just be in a state of ketosis. How do we get into a state of ketosis? All we have to do is give up breads, pasta, potatoes, cake, chocolate, donuts, pears, apples, rice, carrots, oats,
346 minutes later.
lentils, cookies, jellies, jams, pineapple. Really big fucking list. If you want to see it all, just Google foods excluded from the ketogenic diet and it'll give you, as you can see, it's a really big list, but mainly it's just looking at excluding the macronutrients of carbohydrates. What is ketosis? Ketosis is a metabolic state. And you're asking, how do we get into this metabolic state? Simple, we lower our calories drastically, or we can lower or exclude carbohydrates and lower our protein intake. And by doing the latter, we can achieve a state of ketosis while keeping our calories the exact same as they were before. A lot of people will say that they'll see a drastic drop in their weight in the first week of the ketogenic diet. This is mainly through water lost through restriction of carbohydrates within your diet. For every 1 gram of carbohydrates that enters a cell, usually 3 to 5 grams of water will accompany it. If you were eating 100 grams of carbs in a meal, usually 0.3 to 0.5 kilograms of water weight will be added on immediately. By lowering your carbs in your diet, you lower your water retention and therefore you lower your overall weight. But the second that you start eating carbohydrates again, that weight will immediately jump back on. A big point that people miss when they start the ketogenic diet is not lowering the proteins a sufficient amount. So if you don't lower your protein enough, the amino acids in the protein will be converted to glucose. This is done through a process called gluconeogenesis. When you're in a state of ketosis, the glucose levels in your blood drop so low that your body needs to do something to continue functioning correctly. Your brain and your muscles primarily need a form of glucose to work. Your body will then convert fatty acids into ketone bodies. The ketone bodies created will replace carbohydrates and then deliver energy to the brain and to the muscles. A state of ketosis is just your body's way of reacting to low energy availability and low carbohydrate availability. And studies show there's no performance benefits to training in a state of ketosis. It's simply just your body running on a different type of fuel. And what we're all here for, in terms of fat loss, studies actually show that there's no difference between a ketogenic diet and a standard diet. It's all governed by the same principle. calories in versus calories out. So those studies were done with people eating the exact same amount of calories in the keto diet and the exact same amount of calories in their standard diet. So for example, 2,000 calories in keto and 2,000 calories in their standard diet. Now, the big difference is that when people transition over to the ketogenic diet, they'll immediately start cutting out a lot of foods. So by taking out an entire macronutrient base, so all of your carbohydrates, you will immediately lower your calories. If they're not being replaced, you'll be sitting at a calorie deficit, and therefore weight loss will occur. Another point that you'll come across when you're seeing the benefits of the keto diet is that people will say that they feel fuller for longer, which is in fact the case. The reason for this is because of the amount of the leafy green vegetables that they have to eat to maintain their micronutrient content within their diet. By eating these in such large quantities, it will fill the stomach faster, but all of these are still available to yourself on a standard diet. It's just down to food choices. What it all boils down to is calories in versus calories out. Those who've tried the ketogenic diet could have lost the same amount of weight by just dropping the same amount of calories in a standard diet. But the ketogenic diet isn't bad in all circumstances. It can be good for special populations. It can have benefits towards people with gluten intolerances. But basically, it's just the Atkins diet rebranded. And this is what you'll find a lot of the time in fitness industry with diets. The Atkins had that many bad reviews about it, about cutting out carbohydrates. It was vilified, nobody wanted to try it. All they did was they put a new name on it, and now they've started selling these new magic powders that are supposed to help you magically lose fat. Many of the people selling these powders don't have qualifications to advise this type of specialist diet. They probably don't have any nutritional qualifications or any personal training qualifications. They just saw it as a new entrepreneurial pyramid scheme to be able to make more money for themselves. Any of these diets that you'll see on social media these days, such as keto, veganism, intermittent fasting, they all fall under calories in versus calories out. It's the amount you consume versus the amount of energy you spend. If you eat too many calories in any of these diets, you're going to gain weight. If you eat in a calorie deficit in any of these diets, you're going to lose weight. Pretty much just eat what you'd like. If you want to gain weight, eat in a calorie surplus. If you want to lose weight, eat in a calorie deficit. And then from there, you can start fine-tuning your macronutrients to best suit your goal. Fat loss is all about consistency. Trust me, I've tried all of these diets. Tried all the intermittent fasting, the veganism, the keto. All it's about is lowering your calories into a deficit and sticking with it. A lot of people who try these diets don't last long enough to actually see the benefits. If you have any more questions about the ketogenic diet or any diets in general, you can leave them in the comment section below or message me on Instagram at BenCrawleyMMA. As always, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you.